What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Well, you all get the short end of the stick today. You get me. Scotty and Joe are on assignment. We're still trying to get details on the assignment, but sounds interesting. We've got a big win last night at the Railer game. We got Coach out here to talk about it. How we doing, Coach?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, we're trying to figure this whole thing out. I mean, they kind of threw me in on this one.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
Oh, it'll be all right. So we had the Springfield Southeast come in last night.
Yes.
And started off the game, I don't know if you want to call it sluggish or what.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Okay. But interesting start of the game. But we hung around and kept it manageable, and then really the second quarter came out and started doing something.
Yeah, the second quarter was something that, we had a good run. We scored 20 points, which is quite a bit for us, but, they came out and hit us. Southeast, the years that I've been here, since 1990, when the Central State 8 formed in 1993. And Southeast, probably over the years, has had the most consistent talent throughout the conference, year in and year out. They've been in a drought here the last 4 or 5 years, and I think their new coach, Wayne Hamilton, is getting the mentality back to where it was at back during the times when LT was there. So they were aggressive. They didn't back down. They played till the end, and they're very, very, very. The 0-6 or 0-7 doesn't indicate what type of basketball team they're going to be. They played a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and the freshman, sophomore teams and squads that they're playing now are winning without the young kids that are playing on the varsity. So Southeast is on the way up, and they're going to be somebody to contend with.
Yeah, I know last night sitting there that second quarter, we got going, and after the sluggish first quarter, it was kind of refreshing to see we got going right off the bat with a couple big shots, and our threes aren't falling quite the way we're wanting them to yet. But
last night we only took 10, which is really between Tungate and Carson. I think they only took 3 attempts last night from 3, and you got to give them some credit that they took that part of the game away from them, but they were able to get to the basket and be able to score that way. And then Bryce Vlahovic hit a couple threes, and I think we hit them when we needed to. And in that second quarter, I think we hit maybe a couple back to back, and the 3-pointer changed the game real quick.
I know Komnick driving to the hoop there looked really strong with a couple of them, but he was getting to the hoop pretty consistently, it seemed like.
Yeah, I think that's an added thing that we've had this year over the last few years is we've got a couple guys that can get in the paint and create for our guys. Tate didn't shoot it very well last night, so I'm hoping he saved him for tonight.
That was his plan, Coach.
Well, sometimes I don't like their plans.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, he did have a big 3-pointer as well in that. I think he may have had the first one out of the
it was the second half. The second half, we ran a set for him, and if he catches it and it's gone before you know it. Yeah. So
and you gotta like when you see him and Vlahovic when they get feeling like they've got their shot going, they're a little bit different player.
Oh, very much. The mentality changes, and you try to teach the kids that you can't rely on shooting. There's so many other facets of the game that makes you win or helps you win, and be a part of that other than just scoring the points.
Your pressing defense, full court, seems like it's kind of wore them down a little bit last night as well. They really had to put a lot of extra effort to get the ball across the half court line.
Well, and the way they were breaking it was skipping the ball across, and those are things that you learn from these games is how people attack you, and then next week we're going to work on the things that they hurt us with, and try to improve and get ourselves better to be able to cover those situations. So they attacked us where they figured go sack here, and we didn't adjust very well.
Any keys to the second half? I mean, you guys kind of wrote it out and pulled the game away there.
Well, they always hung around. They never let us get, what did it end up, 14, 15, something like that. But they never let us get away from them. And, that's something that we would like to work on, was be able to gradually pull away from teams and be able to increase your lead each quarter. And for the most part, overall the whole season, we've outscored our opponents in every quarter, and that's the overall scheme of things.
Yep.
But you want to do that. You want to outscore them 4, 5, 6 points every quarter, and then you've got you a nice ball game.
Now, do you have 1 or 2 guys on the injury?
Oh, I don't know. I think we lost another one last night to a broken arm.
Oh, boy.
We've had a broken collarbone. What do we got? Something in a hip.
Okay. Any of them coming back anytime soon?
Well, I'm not quite sure. We don't have a timetable on any of them.
Okay.
Last night, I think Aiden Ferguson broke his arm in the JV game, so we're looking at least probably 6 weeks. So I haven't heard from that one. The first part of the week will be. Or first part of the year, we're hoping that we get short back.
Yeah. That'd be a nice little pickup.
That'll be a big pickup. Yeah. Because he'll give us an added shooter and somebody that understands what we're doing. So
handles the ball and has a big motor.
Yes, very much.
Likes to run.
Yep.
Next week, tonight we have Springfield.
Springfield High, again, that's another Springfield school that's been, down in the bottom half of the conference for a while, and this year they're pretty loaded, and right now they're 3-0 in the conference, and the way the conference is set up now is you don't have a chance to get back to back, play an opponent twice. You only play them once. We play 3 teams twice in our league: Springfield, Southeast, Lanphier, and Sacred Heart Griffin. Last night's Southeast game was not a conference game. It was a non-conference, and we will, I don't know when we play them. I think it's in the latter part of February or January. But, you only get one chance at a team. There's no redemption,
Oh, yeah.
Used to, you play at home and away. You can beat somebody that gets you here and there, but that's not the case. So we only play 10 conference games. So this is a big conference game for us.
What are we anticipating coming with Springfield? A little physicality?
Oh, very much so. They're very physical, very aggressive defensively. They're going to be big on the boards. They rebound very well, and they rebound and go. They like to push the ball up and down the court, and again, they like to bully you around. So we better have our big boy pants on tonight, because they're very physical.
Now, how are they size-wise? Are they a little bit bigger? They seemed bigger last year.
They were. They've got a 6'5", 6'6" kid that can shoot it really well. They got 2 brothers, the Wade brothers, that are just physical, handle the ball very well, aggressive to the basket, rebound, play very good defense. They're a very good basketball team. Tonight will be a challenge for us, and we're hoping that we can just make a few things happen here and there, and then keep it close.
They got a new coach over there this year?
Kevin Cosley.
Okay.
He's has ties to the Peoria Manual program, and this is the first year that he's been there. So he's doing a really, really good job, and very, very, he's teaching them that manual mentality.
Well, another conference foe that's going to be pretty tough this year, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think they're one of the top 3 teams. I think, Decatur MacArthur is, I think, hands down the best. And then you got Springfield. I think by the end of the year, Rochester will be a very good team in the conference. So, letting the Rochester game get away from us really hurt us, and that loss could come back to haunt you.
Was that a conference game?
That was a conference game.
Okay. And then what else we got coming up this week? I know it's hard to look ahead, but we got the big tournament coming up.
We got the big tournament, but Tuesday we go to play a kind of a pre-Christmas game. We play Tuesday, and we're playing it in the afternoon at 1 and 2:30. And both teams were searching for a game. We were needing another game. They were needing another game, and basically that's about the only date that we could come up with. So
okay. Where are we going on that?
We go to Pontiac.
Okay.
And that's one place that I haven't ever been, and you always hear about the Pontiac tournament and the prestige of the Pontiac tournament. So I'm kind of excited going up there and playing, and that's that facility, and knowing that they're probably using it to get ready for their tournament, which starts here right after Christmas.
Yeah, they usually have a really good tournament up there. The old Unkie is usually a big part of up there, all the festivities and going on. So that'll be good. You guys get a game in before Christmas, and then you pack up and hop on the big bus and head south.
Yeah, we go. The draw. I really wasn't happy with, but I think we play at 7:30 against Granite City, who's a very good basketball team. I think they've won 6 or 7, 8 games, and it'll be a very, very tough first round game.
Yeah, that tournament's pretty special. I mean, a lot of people, I know a lot of the Lincoln fans will head down there for it. So, what are you anticipating? Just say, Coach, you want to win the whole thing. Let's go.
We want to go down and compete. I'm sure we'll be taught some things that we need to work on, and hopefully we teach some other teams the things that they need to work on.
Now, will they use the shot clock in that?
Yes.
They will?
Yep.
Okay. I think the fans are starting to like that.
Well, I like it. We were supposed to use it last night, but we had technical difficulties with our clock. We've been I think we got it solved about 9:30 last night, so it's working now.
Was it the game before that looked like one end was having a little bit more of a problem than the other? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, as the fans that I'm sitting with, it seems like we're paying a little more attention to it, and obviously the players must be too, because they're getting more shots off.
Yeah, we had it. We'd done some adjustments to it prior to the sophomore game, and it was working. And then when we reset the clock last night, it shut it off, and then it wasn't reading the receivers. This is what you deal with wireless. Well, it's not a hard line drive.
Well, we've been trying to talk Jimmy into wireless for about a decade now.
You're good here.
Doesn't seem like that's going to happen, so we're going to stick with all these cords.
Yeah.
Coach, what else you got? You got any big plans for the holidays coming up?
No, not really.
No?
Just family time, and looking forward to it. And
try to get all the kids home.
I think they'll be home for one day. We got.
Can't be as easy as it used to be.
No, it's not. Everybody's got their things to do, and we understand that. And they'll go to their spouses' families on Christmas Day, and we get a calm day on Christmas. So
Jeff is allowed to stay in the United States during that. They don't just ship him off to Russia or something.
No. He just got back yesterday. Yesterday from Europe, and I don't know what he's doing over there, but
learning new lingo. And
he really likes it over there. He's been to some places, and for him, he's got to see the world, and that's much more than Mom and Dad have ever done.
Well, I mean, you raise them and hope they get to do something different. And
well,
he's kind of on the same route as you, Coach, but he's taking a different avenue. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of his mom in him. He can talk, and very personable, and he does. He's doing very well. Very proud of all my kids.
Yeah, and then Greg said next to you there, that's got to be a big deal.
Well, sometimes it's a big deal.
Yeah, I see how quick he jumps up, so I have a feeling he's got plans for the future as well. So everything looking bright for Lincoln basketball right now, Coach. I think we're getting ready to head into the new year, and good things coming, but regionals are right around the corner, aren't they?
It's unreal. I mean, I looked at the seniors, in our huddle yesterday, and I said, "Do you know your senior year's half over?"
Yeah.
And they look at me, and they can't believe it. And then I tell them, it's gone by quick, but wait till you get older. And it just runs together.
It's almost like I had this conversation just yesterday about slipping and falling on the ice. When you're a kid, when you're younger, you slip, you look at the ground, you see it, you put your hands down, be like, I'll catch myself.
You get up and take off.
Yep. Now the moment your foot starts to fall, you've already hit the ground. You're aching, hoping nobody's seen you. Well, Coach, hey, we appreciate you coming on. We're going to wish you luck on Tuesday, but we're going to be out there at Roy S. tonight and hopefully pull in a big victory.
Well, hopefully we'll have our Railer Nation with us, because they help us out so much. And, we're a much better team at home than we are on the road. That's the way it should be. That's where you practice. That's your home. And so...
Sorry, something I did want to bring up. Isn't it nice having the band in the crowd?
Yeah.
I tell you what, that band, the halftime show makes it more exciting, makes the intros a little more exciting too. I mean, it's kind of nice to have the band group there as well.
Yeah, it is. We miss them when they're not there, and we do have, we do cover it up a little bit, but nothing like it. And that's always been a big tradition of our program, and that's one of the why it's the best program in the state.
Yep. Well, Coach, again, we appreciate you coming on, and we'll see you tonight at Roy S. And hopefully let's pull it home with victory.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Thank you, Jake.
Thanks. And we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
This is Taryn Stolzenberg from the 2024 Lady Railer State Champion Basketball Team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. We're switching gears here now, and we got some FFA members from here in Lincoln on the show. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Why don't we start out by introducing ourselves?
I'm Ellie Rage. I'm a sophomore, and I'm our chapter sentinel.
I'm Morgan Sheely. I'm a senior and our chapter president.
I'm Jaden Miller. I'm the Lincoln FFA vice president.
I feel like, guys, are we short-handed a little bit today? Is there a couple of you guys missing?
Yeah, we have 4 other people on our officer team.
Yeah, we kind of have the same scenario here. They just decide not to show up today. So
yeah.
I'm not really sure exactly how that plays out, but, you know, at least we're powering through. We're going to make it through this, right? So you guys have, bringing up right off the bat, we have a big auction and dinner coming up. What was it, January 18th?
Yeah.
I believe, at 5 p.m. Is that at the American Legion?
It's at the high school.
The high school, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. What are we expecting out of this event?
We're expecting to raise quite a bit of money because this helps like our chapter get things like go to national convention, go to CDEs, and like provide us to practice. So we're hoping a lot of people come out and donate because it really helps our chapter.
Okay. I know my niece Sydney is with you guys in this, and it's a big deal. I mean, I've always believed in the FFA, and they've always really helped kids not only through high school with being in a group setting like they do, but also expanding out to colleges and whatnot. So it's a big deal for you guys and the future people coming up, which is kind of what you're raising the money for. What are you, you're auctioning some stuff off. What kind of things do you have coming?
We have some rock, we have some seed. We just got a thing of Roundup from Heron's Fertilizer.
Oh, that's cool.
Milwaukee Toolbox, and then a bunch of gift cards from places around town.
Wow.
Yes, we also have 4 alpacas in our auction. They're all buddies, though, so they have to go together.
Okay. I mean, you know, I love my alpaca socks. Those are fantastic. So, yeah, that'll be fun. So you got some cool items there. You're going to get, and if you have any farmers out there, all of those items are wanted pretty heavily. So let's also throw in some furniture. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know why you wouldn't want it. So what's going on this year? What have you guys been up to?
We've been to a lot of CDEs already this year, as well as National Convention. A couple weeks ago, we went to the Dairy Food CDE, and that's something that we need a lot of practice materials for, so it's really important that we have this dinner and auction. But we went to the Dairy Food CDE, and our team, Lincoln FFA, placed second in our section, and I actually placed first as the Dairy Queen, so we're a pretty successful chapter.
All right, very nice. And, you know, when this kind of thing happens, do you guys go how does that work? Do you all go as a team and whatnot, or is it just a few of you go that are selected?
Yes, so people sign up, and for dairy foods, I think we could take up to 10. So it usually works out that we have about that number at a practice, and we all just practice together. And if there are too many, then we'll take some people who have succeeded in practice and other people as alternates.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. What are you guys anticipating for your auction dinner? I mean, do you guys have to work? Like, do you have to serve food and stuff, or how's this whole thing play out?
Yes, we as a chapter do pretty much everything with our members, and so our members will walk around, talk to the people, maybe help get them their drinks, serve their food, and take care of what they need. Okay. Now, a couple of you guys have a little bit of farm experience, which, you know, I'm sure is a little bit helpful in this. What do you guys do on the farm?
I help my dad. We just farm corn and soybeans, but it's been a generational farm, I think like 4 or 5 years now. So I've kind of grown up on that, just helping him out when he needs it.
Very nice. What do you like? You said corn and beans. Does he say, "Hey, you're driving the combine today," or?
Oh no, I am not allowed in that.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't either. My dad looked at me and said, "No, you're going to break that. You get to drive the tractor. Go over there." Well, that's kind of fun. What do you drive any of the equipment or no?
Sometimes I'll help him drive the tractor, but that's about it. Okay. Usually, besides corn and soybeans, we also have like alfalfa. So I'm usually thrown on the rack to throw bales around.
Yep, I was leased out, we'll say, to about 7 different farmers around us when I was a child. So I was kind of a pack mule for them. I'm thinking this year went pretty well for your dad, I'm guessing. Yeah, it seemed like it was a pretty good year for most of the farmers around here. So, and how about yourself?
I've mostly been around a corn and soybean farm, but I lean more into like the mechanical side of things. Sure. I like tinkering and messing around on the tractors and seeing what they're capable of. Yeah, that's really about it. I've kind of been surrounded by it most of my life, really, and I've kind of just grown more and more interested in it as time has gone on, of course. I plan on actually going to school for agriculture mechanics, so agriculture is definitely a big part of my life. Sure. That's really about it.
Really, for me, one of the biggest things my dad had me do, even up till when he retired, which was about 3 years ago, one of my biggest chores for him to help was go get him coffee. That was the main thing. Casey's is somewhere close by. I don't care where you go, just go get me coffee, and that was my main thing. So, what are you guys wanting people to know about your event that's coming up? I mean, they can buy tickets at the door, I'm guessing. No, you cannot. Okay.
No, we actually are only selling them out like beforehand. You can look at our Facebook page, and it has everywhere to find how to buy it. Okay. It has our advisor's email. You can email her or call her. It has like the school phone number on there where you can reach her. Or if you just know an FFA member, they can always get you a ticket too.
I was going to say, I know there's a bunch of people around here and a bunch of farmers that listen to this station, and they don't know how to get a hold of people. So you're saying check the Facebook site. The quickest way to do it. But if you know an FFA member, holler at them and they can probably take care of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And we needed to sell these tickets ahead of time because we're being catered by Nelson's, and so to get that food, we need to have a number beforehand. But it'll be really good food. So. Oh
yeah, Nelson's. They always come through and do well for the high school and all their catering venues, really. So what else you guys want to talk about? You said you're in corn and beans and a bit similar there. Do you guys have anything to do with animals or anything, or just kind of learn it as you go?
Well, my dad's a vet, so I'll see animals sometimes, but one time he took me on a farm call with him, and after that I said, no, I don't have the stomach for this. So I won't be following in his legacy, but I've owned goats, and we also have some dogs.
Very nice.
I work at a vet clinic here in town. I'm a kennel worker, but I've shadowed the vets over the summer, helped them out. But we own 3 horses and some barn cats, so I kind of been around that all my life.
Okay. I'm sorry about the horses. I had to clean up after many of them when I was younger. Stomped a couple times, I guess. How about you?
I'm like I said, I'm a farmhand on a hog farm, the Conrady's farm. Yeah. So it's a smelly job for sure, but definitely
that
not. That
smell doesn't go home with you, does it?
Oh, it travels, yeah.
Yes, it does. Growing up, I had a little bit of everything. Goats. Yeah, literally everything. Horses, cows, pigs, goats, guineas, chickens, ducks, geese. I mean, you pretty much named it. Our farm tried to handle it and learned quickly what was hobbies and what could make you money. That's for sure. So, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out. And is there anything else you're wanting to talk about?
Just if you can, please make it to our dinner and auction. It's really important for us to be able to keep succeeding in our CDEs and to go to national and state convention.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a big deal. And, there's a big group of kids coming after you, and hopefully you guys are inspiring them to want to follow in your footsteps. So I appreciate you guys coming out. You have anything you want me to bring up here?
I'm just thinking, we're talking about their SAE projects, but
Oh, that's right.
this year, so that was our big number change.
Okay. So you guys want to talk about your projects that you've been working on?
Sure. So for my SAE project, I'm interviewing farmers about their heritage and the legacy of their land, and then I'll compile their stories in a book for them and get it printed out and make copies for all their family. That way they can keep the story, and it's not just oral history, like they have physical paper to pass it down.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Pretty ambitious, actually.
Yeah.
I have a book over my horses. I know I put a few entries in there a few times, but mainly my main book's over my job at the vet clinic.
Okay.
And I just type everything I do, so taking care of the dogs, cleaning the clinic, and then when I shadow.
Okay.
I have a couple different journals, but my main one is a 1949 John Deere tractor. I've been working on it for the past couple of months, restoring it, cleaning it up, making it look all shiny and pretty. My other projects are like go-karts and small side things.
Sure.
I've took my journals to a few different contests, and they've gotten me pretty far, so I'm definitely thankful that I can sit down and have Miss Kinnear give us the time to work on the journals and everything. It's
Sure.
definitely a good thing to be involved in.
And I apologize, I don't know, but these journals, you take them with you to these events and submit them, I guess, or what's this?
Yeah, so we have proficiencies, which is basically about our journals, and it's a competition, and everyone competes, and you fall in like a certain area. So I fall in like small animals. She probably falls in like ag literacy. And stuff like that, and you compete with our section, so Mount Pulaski, Franklin, Hartsburg, Indian, like that group of people, and you submit it online, and then if you get past section, you go to district and you interview with your book, and they ask you all these questions about like things about your book, money stuff, what you do, why you do it, things like that. And then if you really do good and you can win in districts, you go to state and they do the same thing.
So you said money stuff. What kind of question they ask you?
What you're paid an hour, your
Okay.
finances, anything like that. So my book has finances because I get a paycheck, and they could ask me anything about my finances.
Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize they went in that kind of in-depth type of thing. So,
Yeah.
wow.
They also ask for like how much you've invested. Like I buy all sorts of products for the tractor to shine it up and make it
Sure.
look pretty. There's a finance part where you just put in how much you spent on the product, what you did with the product, and why you bought it. And they'll try to actually match it up to your journals. So they really are. It's an in-depth process for
Wow.
sure. Yeah.
Very cool. And what kind of tractor? You said is a 49 John Deere.
Yeah.
What number is it?
I think it's a B.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit smaller then.
Yeah, it's a smaller
Okay.
one. I actually just got a 39 Model A, so definitely a little older. It's around the same shape. When I got the my original tractor, it was in pretty rough shape, but that's kind of what I was looking for, so that I could actually have a good span of time to work on it. Yeah, to me, it's a very interesting concept. Yeah.
Do you have an idea of an implement you want to put on the back of it once you get it done? That was always our thing, is we get a tractor done, we have to have an implement to pull behind it. Otherwise, is it really a tractor?
Yeah, we do have, with my family, we do have plow days. It's just really hard to find a rig to hook up to the back of it.
A lot of times we didn't like to find necessarily tillage type of piece, just because we were afraid to put too much strain on it.
Yeah.
So we'd find something that rolls a little bit. So it just, something old to look cool. So
yeah,
one of those things you never really want to spend money on. So you just go to an auction. Oh, look at that! I wonder if I can get it for $20.
Yeah.
That type of thing. So, guys, we appreciate having you guys on. Big things coming. January 18th.
Yes.
At 5 p.m. at the high school. Yep. And big auction. I mean, who doesn't need a tandem of rock? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does. So thank you guys again for stopping in, and hopefully we'll get out there and get you some more support and hope make this a big event for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we may have a special guest-ish. Stay tuned to Cheap Seats.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20...
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Holy cow, I'm white and dirty.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, Jim, Lloyd, and Shabadoo. Shabadoo! On 96.3 FM, WLCN.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. Thanks for having us over, Jake, here to your crib. And good morning, Lloyd and Jim. And, I was sitting at home just a few minutes ago on the couch, and I had the radio tuned on, and I was going to listen to the show. Yeah. And I get this text from Jim Ash. Hey, I need you to come in. I'm the bullpen guy. Yeah. So I'm driving in, and I go, well, I got to put a show together. So I call my sister Barbara, and then I call my good friend Jan. You got to have Hall of Famers on speed dial if you're going to do a show for Jim. So anyway, that's my story.
I said we had a special guest, but I mean, really, a special host, I guess, would be the better way of saying it. Glad to have you in here, Bob.
Well, thank you. I'm just in the big time. You have your talent coordinators. Like that's what I am. I'm Jim's talent coordinator.
I'm usually left off the talent list. Yeah.
Well, I got you in today. So anyway, sports fans, you know the history of my sister Barbara and Jan. They played on the great team back in '78 and '79 and before that. And thanks for coming, Barbara.
Well,
Jan.
you're welcome. I was just brushing my teeth, and Bob calls. I said, okay, I'll be there. And I've got this sweatshirt is from Michelle Young Featon and Steph Reichley's years.
Oh, their years.
Yeah,
okay.
so I got that from the Young closet.
Guys, looks like we have a caller on the phone. Caller?
Hello?
Hello, caller? Wait for it.
It's me.
There we go. Who we're speaking to?
Right there?
Hello?
I think we lost him.
It's Weird Al.
It's Mike Verderber, San Diego.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you? Calling in from San Diego. That's good. What do you got going, man?
Well, I got two questions.
Two questions. Okay.
Okay.
Well, fire away. I think we lost him.
Is Weird Al out there in California?
Landed on a floating iceberg in the Milwaukee River.
Give us that question again, Michael.
What's your record for cheese curds landed on a floating iceberg in the Milwaukee River?
3.5.
And then I got two other questions, one for Barb and one for Bobby V. What's your favorite Lincoln, Illinois playground legend? Someone that didn't play on the actual team, just one of those playground basketball legends, one for Barb, one for Bobby V. I just want to get the answer.
Did your buddy Fergie play for the Lincoln Railers?
I mean, he played for the JV. I mean, maybe that counts. There's a JV or varsity, split there.
I guess let me think some more. Here, I'm being like.
Well, I'll jump in there. I'm just going to say Rebel for Rebel Memorial Court. Although he didn't play, the court named after him, so that's my favorite.
And Robert, you played did you play your freshman year?
I didn't play for the Rail Splitters. Yeah, so I guess it's me. Yeah.
I guess it's Bob and John, my brothers. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to throw somebody in. I'm going to throw in Tom Winkle from our neighborhood.
Tommy Winkle.
Yeah,
right.
That guy could shoot like you wouldn't believe, but didn't play in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, and little known, Jay Harden played at Rebel Memorial Court.
Ah.
Yeah.
And you can't forget Betty V. She was out there sneaking some shots.
You couldn't curse when she was out there.
Mm-mm.
I played there a few times. Checked Brian Cook. I think I might have checked Michael into the door a couple times.
Oh, okay. Boy, you got payback there, Michael. Well, thanks for calling in, Michael.
That. All right, guys. Have a great one. Love you.
All right. Thank
Love you, Michael.
So anyway, Jan, you do the home games.
Yes, I do.
You do the color on those, and that's a great treat. And good having you in here.
Yeah, so it's very exciting to watch the Lady Railers play this year. They've got a solid core of seniors, 4 seniors in the starters, and then Gray Gilbert as a junior, and then they've got a couple freshmen coming in, Biven and the younger Holmes, and they are exciting to watch.
Oh, man, it was a treat last night. That's the first time I'd seen them play. I'll run down on the scoring for you for the start. starters, like you said, Mia Clark had 13 points. Lily Holmes, probably the best athlete on the team, had 20. Grace Schneider had 4. Mason McLeod had 6. And Gray Gilbert had 2 points. But off the bench, the 2 freshmen you mentioned, Paisley Holmes had 10 points, and Grace Biven had 14. And she's just a lightning like a lightning bug, Paisley Holmes.
She is quick, and she makes things happen on defense. You know, a lot of times defensive players, they let the game come to them, and Paisley goes to the game. She is so aggressive, coming from in front of the ball, behind the ball, and has great anticipation. So I'm looking for good teams here in the future as well as this year for the Lady Railers.
Oh yeah, another sleeper coming up is Sage Gilbert. She looked good in the JV game. They jumped off to an 18-0 lead, and then they won at 42-17. So yeah, some good talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing good things about the coaching this year too. It seems like the girls maybe a little bit more aggressive this year. I mean, what's your feelings on that?
Well, you know, the defense is always what's going to carry the Lincoln Railers and the Lincoln Lady Railers, but they're trying to get out and run a little bit more, and I think that's a huge advantage for them because they create so many steals and can defensive rebound, and so I'm really excited to see that they're trying to push the ball up the floor and maybe get some sneak baskets in on some teams.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's very exciting for them this year. But I agree, the coaching staff is doing a wonderful job. They have great game plans, and the girls follow them, and you can tell that they really have great respect for each other.
And Jan, speaking of run and gun, they had the 35-second shot clock on last night. Didn't need it. Lanfear's a run and gun team. Their coach is the great Doug Collins. He's been there for 27 years. And I think a shot went up every 10 seconds. There was nobody passing the ball around.
That's a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was. It was awesome.
Unless you're a color guy.
Well, no, you know me. I got in there. Yeah, it was a blast. Oh, we got another caller. Who we got there, Jimmy?
Thanks for calling.
Say hello, Ava.
Hey.
Well, hi, Ava. It's my granddaughter. How are you? I hear you're celebrating Christmas down there in your home.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get any special gifts?
Yeah.
Okay. And your talent is you're a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, when's your next performance?
Myself.
February.
February. Okay. That's good. You know, we have all-around talented family, and you're our #1 dancer.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, Ava. And
you're welcome.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the broadcast with your Aunt Barbara and my good friend Jan and Jake.
Okay.
All right. I love you, Ava.
Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, you got to have your grandkids calling in,
I don't
too.
know why you wouldn't.
Hey, Jim Ash calls me up, man. I got to put a show together. So I got my son calling in from San Diego, granddaughter from Benton, Illinois. She goes to Sesser Grade School.
Okay.
But her teacher is the former cheerleading teacher and pom-pom at SIU. So she puts together a great program.
Wow.
That's big-time stuff, the dance organization.
I tell you, my daughter's been in dance since, she was probably 3, to be honest, and now she's dancing on the sideline at the Railers games, which is really nice to, you don't think the dance as a dad, because you're not really going to be that big into dance. Well, as you keep going along, boy, I tell you what, it becomes more and more of a sport. And I tell you, my daughter, she went and she really got herself dedicated to it the last few years, and she's got legs that I wish she played softball with. But I mean, she is one heck of a dancer, and she gets to drag old dad out to do that once a year too. So
You'll have to dance with her when she's a senior out there on the court.
I did actually. You do it every year. I did it last year too, and I think we may have video of it, and I hope nobody watches.
Yeah. Well, since this is a ladies' show, I noticed going into the gymnasium last night and then at other venues that there's quite a few lady wrestlers now. That's becoming a big sport with the ladies. So I got another grandson, well, sort of a Babu grandson. He's a 4-year-old wrestler, and he's got like 5 pins this year. So let's go back to the Lady Railers. Barbara, you played with Jan, and you had some exciting years there.
Yeah, we had some really good times, lots of fun, especially when we were winning all of our games. That makes it more special. Yeah. And we were talking, we listened to the game with Grace Biven and Paisley Holmes. My husband said that kind of reminded him of Jan and I, inside, outside. So they're going to be really fun to watch.
Oh yeah, have you got to see it play yet, Jake?
I have not. No.
Oh, you got to.
Nope. I have a couple of my buddies have told me you're missing out. So they're real excited with the aggressiveness and the athleticism of the girls.
It was a good Christmas present for me, for sure.
And Mia, she can, I like to see her go inside, but she's out there shooting those threes. But I like to see her go to the basket, and she's strong and very athletic.
Yeah, she leads a team. The scoring average is 14 a game.
Right, and like I said, Lily, she reminds me of Pam Richard when we played. She's very fast and aggressive. And they are a lot of fun. And then Mesa, when she's hot for that three, she's on. So.
I had to call in Bodie Welding to take the lid off the basket at the start of the game. But, very exciting. And they're not even a sponsor anymore. But they're close.
I don't even know if they're in business anymore.
No, they're
well, that's
not.
what they always say. Even when
but,
you're missing, you keep shooting, and finally they'll go in.
Well, but you're Bobby V. You can get away with anything.
Absolutely.
So,
Nick's Fab Shop is who people are using nowadays.
Nick's Fab Shop.
Yep, out of Atlanta. The old Universal Lighting place there. He bought that place, and he does this. Yeah, there you go. There's your welding.
What about the place down on Sangamon Street?
I think they closed up.
Yeah, that's
Bodie. Yeah,
no, down further. Across from Bright Ideas.
Okay, I think I know that guy, but is his name Armbrust?
I don't know, but he does welding for Katie Davis. He makes frames for weightlifting and things.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that's out the old Alexander Lumber.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Well,
so we went from a sports show to a welding show in a heartbeat.
We hit everything around here.
That's right. We'll hit it all.
You throw up bricks and you get welding.
That's right. And you always like to support the local different places around town on the square. And,
Absolutely.
I found a couple of extra shepherds for my nativity scene this year at I don't know the name of the place. It's right next to the business that's going out, Hallmark. And I swim this guy, and I said, hey, I need a couple of shepherds.
Copper Penny?
Copper Penny, yeah.
Is that the name of it? He went in the back room, and he had them back there. They had cobwebs on them, dust, and I got 2 new shepherds. I only had one shepherd, and I couldn't find him. I finally found him in a Christmas store in Colorado in the mountains. But, it says in the program there were shepherds there at the birth, so I picked up a couple more. I know all the fans wanted to know that.
Talk about local business is always kind of fun, Bob.
Yeah, well, you're sponsor of the show, and that's very nice.
Well, that and sponsor a lot of other things as well, but try to help out wherever we can.
That's right. And Joe Ryan's just about got a sponsorship for everything.
He's pretty much, he is Mr. Sponsor, actually.
So where are those guys today?
There's rumors of what they're doing. It's a together project, so they are together doing it. Really not supposed to talk about it on the air, but has to do with these alpacas that have been donated.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Barb and Jan, do you have any alpaca outfits or?
No, I crochet, but I maybe have used alpaca yarn in the past.
Okay.
I recommend the alpaca socks. They're phenomenal. Keep your feet nice and warm and toasty this time of year. Don't wear them if it's above 45 degrees.
Well, thanks for that tip.
Yep.
So the Lady Railers won't play again until after Christmas on the 26th.
Right.
In Dixon. That's like, 140 miles?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who coaches up there? Is it Shaner? Shaner did, or he used to. I guess he was done after this year. But yeah, Shaner, former Lincoln Railer head coach, was the football coach there for a little while.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of football coaches, I believe we've got a new one.
Yeah, that sounds like. Is that official? Aaron Fricke. Aaron Fricke has been announced as our new Lincoln Railer football coach. A hire I'm personally very excited about. We've had him on the show here a few times as he was coaching for Warrensburg Latham over there, and pulled him into the playoffs a few times, and took that team from looked like they were going to shrink the team down to 8-man football, or what I think is what they call it. Mm-hmm. They were going to take it down to that, and he built the program back up and got them going, and then got them in the playoffs a few times. So, yeah, exciting for Lincoln as a community, and exciting for these kids, because he'll go out and he's one of those guys that's going to really push to get some of these young kids to play football and enjoy sports.
I hear we might have a Froby coming up as a quarterback.
I mean, we'll see. You got to get him out there. So
yeah. Well, that's what Timmy told me. Tim knows everything.
Well,
my friend Tim, yeah.
I'm hopeful that he goes out and gets a whole bunch of these young players that are athletes that our town has to take a look at playing some football, and it's a big deal in my mind. It's still a big deal for a kid to play a lot of sports. There's so much of this travel ball and everything else with baseball and basketball that you get a third sport in there. It's a big deal. Hey, thanks for calling. We have a caller.
Yep. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Ken. I'm calling in for Barb and Jan. I hate to interrupt some of the other things that we've been able to cover this morning, but getting back to girls basketball, I just wanted to say that, they're really pioneers and really broke the ceiling there to get girls athletics going there in Lincoln.
That's right. And my good friend Donnie Foltz, he was a part of that too. Of course, he passed away here a couple of years ago, but Donnie was a main part of that. And, of course, he had the talent to work with.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to call in and say that some great players, and they really laid the groundwork there for some great girls teams down the road.
They certainly did. Yep, they set the tradition.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Kent.
Thanks, Kent. Well, and I'm looking forward to this alumni game, January 10th, and I'm hoping that Chloe, and I was hoping maybe at that time of year, maybe the college girls will be able to come back. I'm not sure, but that would be exciting if they could.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's many, former Lady Railers that are in the area, or maybe hopefully would be able to come back like they did when we did it a couple of years ago. And it's always great to have them in the gym, and I know it means a lot to them to be back in their home surroundings for Lady Railer basketball. And as Kent mentioned, we've had very many good teams. You had the Froby and Heitzig in that group, and I don't mean to leave anybody out of that, but you also had the Steph Reichley and Bossingham and Kelsey Bruce and Michelle in that group that also went to the state tournament, and there's been many other great teams in between, but it all started back with the Cindy Slayton, Joni Comstock, Mary Mitchell, Ann Stribling, Sean McCullough, Jan Maurich, and they only played intramurals. They didn't have an organized team, and Joe Viley coached them. Mrs. Gleason coached at that time, and so they really kind of got it started as well. And I'm not sure many people realize, but Barb, I don't know if you realize, but our first year, I think we only had 14 games total. We only played 14 games, and then it might have gone up to 20. But the year that we even made it to the state tournament and got second in state, our last year, we were 23-1. Our senior year, 23-1. We only played 24 games, and now they're playing 30 to 40 games.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have the 3-point line, and
we had
the big ball.
Mm-hmm.
The game was a little bit different back then, and it's really evolved in different ways. And it's great to see the different females that have really carried on from that beginning Lady Railer group.
Oh yeah, great tradition. And speaking of one of those players, Becca Heitzig's coming back to Illinois State University.
Yes,
we want to see her run there.
Yes, that's awesome.
And we're going to be going out to see our great nieces play. They're already out at the Park District playing a young and two youngs.
Kyle Young and Eric Young. Their daughters are now coming up through the ranks.
So the tradition keeps going. I know you helped a lot when in the rec league. I know Coach Moore praised you for his success in the high school.
Yeah, the YMCA league for many years. The YMCA league was.
It was. I coached in that league for 10 years, and you and Jim gave me a plaque after I was retiring. The next year, they called me up. They said the parents were fighting, so I came back for my 11th year to coach. That was a great program.
Well, that's what we need is for the longest time, West Lincoln Broadwell, Chester East, Carroll Catholic, they had programs in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and the the District 27 did not. And so we needed something that would get those girls involved and introduced to the game. And, that's still kind of what happens. We don't have it in the Northwest schools and the Centrals and things. So they feed into junior high. And they don't have that same experience that they do at the outside schools, and which is wonderful, which you can see is what's carried the Lady Railer basketball over the years. So it's too bad that we can't get that going again and have that strong program for the other girls who may want to learn how to play as well.
Yeah, maybe Corey will. Maybe he'll get that going again.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well,
guys, I apologize. We're on overtime now, and Jim doesn't like paying me overtime.
No,
I don't think Jim really wants to pay me, actually.
No, but Jake, as I said, thanks for having us over.
No, guys, hey, make the show entertaining, and got more callers today than we have in a year.
I paid them all off.
Well played. Thanks, Bob, for coming out, and guys,
thank you for having us.
Thanks for the Hall of Famers.
Absolutely.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you again next week on Cheap Seats.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM